Hey, what's going on guys? Butterbar here, welcome back to the channel. So I got a busy day today, I got a lot of stuff on my mind, a lot of stuff to talk about. First off, in this video, we're going to be talking about two different theories that are just popping up now for Modern Warfare. There's a lot of different issues that's popped up from Modern Warfare in the past couple of days, hell, weeks, months, good lord, this game, it's going places, it's going but we got two theories to talk about. One is about cosmetic items and how does that influence the type of lobbies you get into. Actually purchasing a cosmetic item, does it actually put you into noob lobbies? We'll talk about that. And the next one is, another theory is, how much does connection actually involved in gunfights? Do you guys feel like sometimes when you get into a gunfight, maybe your rounds are connecting, sometimes you might be shooting exactly at somebody dead on, aim down sights, hitting them, and for some reason the shots are not registering? Do you think that might be a issue with maybe new players? Is there some type of issue kind of in the background of Modern Warfare to where connection is a big issue when it comes to the multiplayer and gunfights? I really want to talk about that. That is a very fun and kind of interesting topic of how connection can actually influence the different gunfights depending on the player skill and level. It's a very cool thing that we'll get into. But first off, real quick, I am going to be doing a double upload. The double upload video, the next video is going to be about Resident Evil 3. It just got released today. The trailer got released today, and I'm kind of fanboying out. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I loved the Resident Evil 2 remake. If you guys have never played the Resident Evil 2 remake, I definitely recommend it. It was a very fun game. It was a really cool game to kind of get into if you're fresh in the Resident Evil series. Again, it's definitely I recommend it. I think it's actually on sale right now on Xbox. I don't know about PC or PlayStation, but I think it's on sale right now on Xbox, so definitely don't skip it. And again, if you are a fan of the Resident Evil series, it looks like Resident Evil 3 is not going to be a disappointer. It looks like it's going to be really good. But that's what I'm going to be talking about in my second video. Lastly, before we talk the two theories, again, I want to say thank you so much for the amazing support you guys gave me on my last video. The amount of views, the thumbs up, the comments, it's something that to me just blows me away, and it's something that I am extremely appreciative of. So again, thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys have been giving me. I really do look forward to reading all the comments, even though I might not be able to answer all of them. It's one thing that I love kind of reading through and kind of getting your opinion about what you guys think about certain topics. So again, thank you guys very, very much. Alright, now let's get into the two theories that are rocking Modern Warfare right now. I feel like literally on a daily basis something is coming out about Modern Warfare that is just like, really? Why is that an issue? Oh my god, that's an issue. What? Why is that? What? It literally, you guys have got, everybody has to agree right now. It seems like literally on a daily basis there's a different issue we're running into as players in Modern Warfare. Now, one of the issues that's actually being addressed within the past couple of days, and one thing that I'll talk about, is cosmetic items. Does actually spending money in Modern Warfare, does that affect the type of lobbies you get into? Now, the reason why this series is actually getting thrown out there is for two reasons. One, Prestigious Key, if you guys don't know, he's like one of the top YouTubers when it comes to Call of Duty videos. He actually bought an anime cosmetic skin for the Odin, and he says that it was very funny feeling that once he actually bought that cosmetic item, it felt like his lobbies got really, really easy. Like window lickers and paint sniffers and people that, you know, can't wipe their own ass. They're like, "Mom, wipe my ass! Mom, shit bucket!" Those type of, he was getting in lobbies and those type of people where he just said it was extremely easy. It was extremely easy lobbies to fight, and it was a night and day feeling where pretty much everybody has kind of felt it right now. I felt it where you get in a lobby, it's just like, dude, sweating. I got sweat buckets right here just drenching into just how sweaty some of these lobbies are. And he says that once he bought this cosmetic item, it completely changed. His lobbies were extremely easy to fight in and to compete in, and it's just kind of a weird thing of once he bought the cosmetic item, it changed. Now, he did kind of point out that, you know, it could be a placebo effect. He doesn't really know. But one thing that we can actually talk about is a patent that Activision actually developed. Now, if you guys don't know, this was talked about several years ago. There was a patent that was actually developed between skill-based matchmaking and cosmetic purchases. Now, I'm just going to briefly talk about this patent. The patent, in layman's terms, is that if you purchase an item in the cosmetic store, or if you purchase an item, it would try to get you with players that don't have that item. So it would try to matchmake you with people that, you know, don't plan on making a purchase or don't have that cosmetic item. And the reason for this is that they want to match you up. So if you purchase, you know, an example, this anime Odin skin that Prestigious Key purchased, the game is trying to skill-based matchmake him with players that, you know, are probably easy, are new to the game, are easily influenced by, you know, new skins or new cosmetic items. And the way that it was actually getting shown off is through kill cams. You know, you would kill somebody with this new skin on your weapon, whether it be an M4 or AK-47. The new player, the noob, actually watches the kill cam and sees, oh my god, this guy has an amazing weapon skin. That is an awesome skin. I want to purchase that. I want to buy that. And that's exactly how it happens. Or how another way it happens is that you die, they pick up your new cosmetic weapon, and they're using it, and they're like, oh my god, this thing is amazing. I want to buy this in the cosmetic store. And that's similar on the way that the patent works, is that it's trying to draw attention to the person that actually spend money in the game to get this cosmetic item, to show it to players that don't have it, or, you know, might be new to the game and are easy to be influenced to get it and to purchase it. And that's how they're planning on making money with this. So it's a very interesting topic. It's a very interesting idea, that something that Prestigious Key said that he felt like it was in his game. It was influencing the way that his game was playing after he bought that cosmetic item. Now again, we don't know if this is happening. We don't know if this is concrete proof, concrete evidence that, you know what, once you buy a cosmetic item in the game, you get easier lobbies. However, with the theory out there, and again, it's just a theory that Prestigious Key ran into, but also too, there is a patent out there. There is a patent that influences matchmaking and cosmetic purchases. So again, it's not very far-fetched, but also too, the lack of communication, the lack of transparency that's going on with Modern Warfare, and the lack of just talking to, you know, the fan base, from developer to fan base, is just one of those things. It's like, what, man, why? You know, there's all these different theories, all these different issues that are running up in the game. You would think that people want to be in front of that to be like, hey, you know what? That's not the way it works. That's not the way it's done in here. But again, it's not like that. You know, there's no communication whatsoever that's saying like, hey, no, that's not the way it works. You know, that's bogus. Blah blah blah. There's nothing like that. So again, it's a very weird thing to kind of theorize about, kind of seeing an issue of that, but then again, not having any communication whatsoever. So that's theory number one. The second theory, I want to thank Blame Truth. Blame Truth again is another Call of Duty YouTuber out there that actually showed some very funny footage of him actually getting into gunfights, or other players that probably submitted gameplay to him, of honest to God, literally just point blank with somebody, unloading with a P90, and none of the shots registering. None of the shots that he's shooting at this person was registering. And then all of a sudden, that guy just slightly turned to the right, shot 2 or 3 rounds, and then killed that player that had been shooting that person for the longest time. And it's just like, whoa, like, you know, I'm not a conspiracy theory type of person, but that looks a little weird. So the theory behind this, the theory behind connection issues, you know, actually influencing some of the gunfights you're having in your game. So the theory is that for good players, for pro players, people that are actually really dominant at this game, your connection is actually being influenced and slowed down compared to new players, or, you know, people that are really having a difficult time. They're having a really crappy time in the game, and they're not able to react a lot faster. So the way that this theory works is that for pro players, or people that are doing very well in the game, your connection is actually dialed down, similar to kind of what we've seen in the past with you know, man, trying to think of the word, or what the term. Anyway, it affects your connections. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think off the top of my head what it is. But this affects your connection. It slows it down because you're good at the game. And when you get into a gunfight with somebody that's a noob, or somebody that's really bad in the game, it actually puts that into a winnable fight for them. Maybe your shots are not registering because of the connection issues, but this person's not. This person's not having a connective issue, so he's able to land shots even though it might take him a little while to actually get those shots to connect. So again, it's a very weird thing that, again, an issue like this, an issue that's very simple to hopefully maybe address, or, hey, you know what, again, that's not the way that the game works. It's not an issue that our game is influenced by. Connection is just, no matter what your connection is, your connection and gunfight experience is not being influenced by Activision. It's not being influenced by Infinity Ward. And that would be the end of it. That would be the end of it, you know, with this theory going out for a couple of days now, that your connection and your gunfights and your hit detection is affected because maybe you're a good player and you're going against a poor noob player, is something that is just crazy to me. Oh my God, I think it's very funny that we are living in a time where just communication and just talking with one another, with all these theories that are coming out, with all the different issues that Modern Warfare is having right now. We need more talking and we need more transparency than we need silence. And right now we're just getting silence more than anything right now. Oh my God, man, it is just. Lag compensation's a word. Son of a bitch. I knew I'd get it. Lag compensation is something that is similar to, my God. I'm showing my age right now of just, I'm getting old, man. It's hard to remember shit. I imagine there's a lot of people out there that are having issues like that. As you get older, man, you start losing your mind. You can't remember stuff. But I wanted to point out these two theories because I know they're kind of hot topics right now in the Call of Duty community. I know it's definitely one thing that on my mind, it makes me curious. But again, with all these different theories out there, with all the different issues that we run into on a daily basis, the lack of communication, the lack of just, hey, you know what, just explaining stuff, just being upfront about issues is something that we desperately need. This community and this game desperately needs some just straight up communication and being, I mean, hell, you can be frank about stuff like this. You can be frank. You can just be truthful. I don't know, man. The lack of just communication, the lack of just talking, it's just one of the things that I'm very surprised that this game is just lacking that. With the amount of feedback, with the amount of different things of community feedback that we give, it's just weird, man. It is truly weird to be a Call of Duty player in this game and to really not get anything, just getting no response, nothing. Radio silence, that's it. So, I don't know, guys. I wanted to point these two theories out to you. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about these two theories? One, cosmetic items influencing the type of lobbies you get into. You're spending money in the game, but you're also, because you're spending money in the game, you're actually getting easier lobbies. And then also, two, what do you think about this? The lag, the connection issues that people are having when they're getting into gunfights, when maybe bullets are not registering like they should. Is that lag compensation? Is that something else? It's a very interesting theory, but again, I wanted to get your guys' opinion about it, so please let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about it? Are you guys running into other issues? I imagine in a couple of days we'll talk about another thing that people are running into. But again, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.